slept for. All you know is that despite the circumstances, you are remarkably well rested. But it does very little to lift the weight that each of you now carry on your shoulders. And I think because of your restless night, it's Madeline who walks into the bar first thing. You hear the smell of breakfast through an open kitchen door behind the bar. You look outside and you can see that it's dark, just turned night. Actually, no, it wouldn't be. I think at this point, it would be out the window. It'd be the early hours of the morning, like 2, 3 a.m., given when you went to bed.
Okay, so it's not early morning. First one up. Is our hostess still here?
You can hear light, infernal humming from the kitchen, but you have no eyes on her.
Okay. Madeline's very distressed after her specific dream. Probably wasn't able to really get much sleep, and will probably just sit down. I'm assuming there's like a table or something for her just to sit.
There's many tables. They're all empty.
The deck of many tables.
Yeah. So I'll just sit down on one of them as I kind of wait for some, like either the hostess or the another party member to wake up. But she's going to try and be kind of quiet with her own thoughts for a moment.
I think Babado is probably the next to come downstairs. You see Madeline waiting there for you in solemn, stoic silence. The circular round table, made from heavy oak wood, in the center of the room.
Hey, Francis, you okay?
Babado.
Yeah.
Sorry, Babado. For some reason, I thought Francis.
It's alright.
It's alright.
I know. So just guys. Okay. Hey, Babado. What's You sleep all right?
As well as I could, yeah. How about you?
As well as can be expected, I think. Oh, bad dreams.
It's clear you've been thinking about Francis.
Francis, Gabriel. I'm sure he's whether
What you
I
talking
am,
about?
considering I'm sure Francis is probably taking it pretty hard.
Well, I'm sure he's taking it as hard as any of us.
I mean, it feels like those two were at least decently close.
I suppose so. I wasn't paying too close attention to them.
Well, now we gotta figure out how we're gonna get him back. We have the Cardinal back in the city, but I don't know
Are you
how
sure
well.
the boy wants to come back?
He's still got some things to do. I don't think he's ready to let go of life just yet.
Coming back from death, it can be a traumatic experience. I should be one to tell you. What I've been through.
Well,
I still don't even understand it fully, but I know it was wrong. I don't know what Velky can say, but this boy been completely obliterated. It's a lot different than Velky, than me, even.
Your infernal hostess brings out a large jug of orange juice with a big smile on her face. It's almost insulting. And she goes, "Good morning."
Good morning.
I brought some refreshments. And I think that's when Velki joins you.
I'm assuming these are on the house.
First time's free. And she whistles her way back to the kitchen. If any of you speak Infernal, she is singing a song loosely about torture.
I mean,
See if I
just,
do.
you know.
It's full of like euphemisms for torture.
I don't actually.
Yeah. Madeline doesn't. But she looks over to Velky. Good morning. You doing okay?
Loki's like, she looks well rested, but she's just kind of downtrodden, slow walking. Yeah, I slept remarkably well, but I don't feel good about it.
That's fair. I doubt any of us feel good about it right now. But I'm assuming she brought out glass or something, so Madeline will just like
there's tankards placed in front of you that
Yeah,
still
Madeline-
smell slightly of ale. Like over the years, it's just been stained into the wood.
Yeah, Madeline will fill up a tanker and give it over to Velky. Probably want to get something in you. We're going to have to find a way to get back to the city real quick.
Are you going back to Exodus?
Well, I mean, what other choice do we have? We gotta figure out a way to get Gabriel back.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, are you... This was your mission, your goal was to stop Sylvanus? You're okay with putting it on pause?
Gabriel's my friend. He's been here since we've, started this journey, and I'm not seeing him. It'd be easier with him. I'd rather he be with us for this.
Francis,
Don't
what did the party see as you make your way downstairs?
Shit, the
to
boss
this
music
message
just turned in.
You hear him before you see him. It's Francis always has a heavy footfall. He's fuck huge. He's walking around in little hooves. But these are slow and pained movements. As he finally turns the corner on the staircase, he looks, the best way to describe it is deathly ill. His hair, which is normally, pulled back tight into a ponytail, is loose over his face and over his shoulders, greasy as ever. His glasses are missing. It's weird to see his eyes, and they are very pink. And around his neck, kind of tied like a, I don't know, limp, like a limp noodle. I don't know what you want to call it. He has Gabriel's robe around his neck.
Shit.
Yeah. He kind of almost stumbles down the stairs more. He comes up to the table. He's sits down and he's just completely silent. His eyes haven't left the floor.
Gabriel, are you... I'm sorry, not Gabriel. Fuck! Fuck!
Wow!
I didn't say that!
Roll the initiative. Roll the initiative.
He pushes his head to the fucking table and his horns make contact with it. Dunk.
Madeline's going to fill the tankard with juice and pass it over to Francis.
Let's see if he tries to say
His eyes don't lift. He doesn't. He kind of nudges it away.
Francis, if you want to, I'm gonna need you. If we want to get Gabriel back, okay? So please. We're going to get him back, Francis. I promise.
His voice is shaky. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. And even if we do, who's to say it won't happen again? I couldn't do it.
Francis. I think you can really decide if you can keep on going, but I think for at least Gabriel, we should try. If we get back, and you feel like you can't, I get that, but we should at least try for him. And that's going to mean that you're going to have to at least keep on moving just for a little bit longer, okay? I know this is... It's painful. It hurts.
He tugs at the robe around his neck.
We're going to get him back. For right now, please just stick with it. Just a little while longer, Francis, and we'll get him back. And if you need to take some time, I get that, but we're going to need you. Gabriel is going to need you.
He lifts his head a little bit. What do you have in mind?
Fiona mentioned pretty strong divine magic was necessary.
The strongest.
We do.
The strongest. Rona interjects, walking downstairs to join you. And I think this time she's wearing a very modest black dress with sleeves. You're not sure where she got it. But it's like her very attempting to mimic what humans do when they mourn, wear dark clothing. She's kind of moping down the stairs.
I mean, there is a cardinal in the city of Exodus that maybe might be able to bring him back. I'm sure it's not going to be easy, but I think it's worth a shot.
Francis kind of tugs at the robe again. How fast can we get there?
We need some magic to bring us over there. Just kind of hoping maybe someone might be able to do something about that. Looks over to Babado, to the little guy. There's only really so many magic users we have.
I got it, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna get there right away. So long as we go outside. By the way, I know the opportunity of redemption or rather, resurrection, offers itself out easily to us. But I think, nonetheless, we should take the opportunity to spare a moment of silence for our friend. He has died, after all. Perhaps we need to consider what led to it and what he means to us.
Oh, that's
It is a
rough
tradition of
battle.
my people to honor a sacrifice.
Are you saying
I
we
am
should
Seems
have
fair.
a
I'm a
funeral?
god, and I've seen fewer people less faithful. Fewer people more faithful.
He
Is what Rayna starts with.
he's one of the best of us. Putting himself, showing what faith, courage, doing the right thing meant. I can't imagine doing this without him.
It it feels like we're missing a part of us since he's gone. There's a pushing force in our party that we're missing, and Gabriel always amped me up, gave me reasons to push ahead even though things are dangerous or dumb or unknown. So regardless of what we know how to do, we should just try and do it in his honor.
Me and Gabriel have not always gotten along. I know this for sure. But a man's greatest friend is someone who challenges his perspective. And he has done that a lot for me. He has opened my eyes to many things that I couldn't see before. And he may be the catalyst for what brings my freedom, if I choose to take it.
Francis kind of sniffles, doing his best to not tear up in front of everyone. If we can get him back, I'm never letting that stupid fucking preening peacock ever go into harm's way again.
When we get him back, you can say that to him. Okay, Francis? Let's go and get our boy back.
A large breakfast pie is brought before each of you. And Clementine Simmons finishes with, "This is the last thing on the house."
Despite your nature and I'm sure whatever cruel things you've done, we do thank you for housing us and feeding us for the night.
I don't hold funerals for pathetic choir boys. Get out of my tavern.
Fuck you,
You'll regret that
Clementine.
one day.
Oh no. No. Oh.
I know it's in character, but I don't know if I should do it.
Listen, all I'll say is I'll back your play. If you swing, we swing.
You don't have to swing, just give her a piece of your mind, I don't know.
This is
No,
not a
them
PC
fighting
mind type
words.
of moment. This is a fucking max level smite type beat.
We're cooked.
Yeah. What's the worst can happen?
It's in character, but I won't do it if you guys don't want me to. I mean it.
I want you to do it if you want to.
I will say, just a reminder,
Just
this
think
is
about it.
her tavern. I'm pretty sure she's got legendary actions and fucking,
Just where we are and what's going on right now, I don't know.
yeah,
I'm not gonna-
layer,
I'm not gonna-
layer actions too.
Regardless
We
of how
don't
much I
gotta
want
waste
to.
our time on
Yeah.
people like this.
No matter how
We
badly
got bigger
Francis wants
threats to
to
face.
literally nuke this woman from orbit. He's gonna think about getting Gabriel back as quickly as possible, and he's gonna take the pie in whatever tin it's in or whatever the fuck, and it's a dip.
I think she just looks at you after, because you probably look up with eyes like, I'm going to fucking kill you. Then when you take the pie, she goes, wise choice. And as you leave the tavern, the bell reforms in Velky's hand as you see it fade away into the bog, slowly becoming more and more translucent. And it's in this
Joke's
bog
on
that
her.
you can't help but still hear the echo of Sylvanus's laughter.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
That's a damn. You realize you're a prophet there, Francis? Let's go.
We're going to kill him with Gabriel. Now can we get the fuck out of here before we get jumped again?
Please, God.
Babado?
Need to find a good tree first. Can I look around and see if there's any large trees?
Yeah,
There's
there's
huge
plenty.
one.
There's
This
plenty
one's
of
got
trees.
4 branches on it.
What fucking kind of
tree? Plenty of recognizable ones as well. What fucking kind of tree is this?
What the
what the
fucking kind
This
of...
is swamp mangrove.
Are there any
um,
that particularly look like a woman?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm not sure how Madeline feels about this.
21. There is a tree with a particularly curvaceous base.
Oh yeah, we're picking that one.
Why?
Climb through it
before
like
you
this.
go, Rayona picks up a sapling, like literally just yoinks it out of the ground, and goes, I'm not going to Exodus. I don't want to be recognized by my followers, because that's going to create a lot of questions. How about this? I'm going to keep on going towards your little plan. I'll walk to Blackport, and then I will plant this in the ground and grow it. And then you can use your little druidic beacon to lock onto it, so you can teleport there.
If it grows up to look anything like its mother, I'm gonna have a good time.
The fuck does that mean?
fucking trees? That's what they do.
You.
That's what they do.
I don't fucking know, man. I'm just throwing something out there.
Fucking
See if it's-
splinter dick, man. Shit.
I guess so.
All right, I'm down. Whatever floats your scrot, man.
Here you go.
We'll leave that one there. And I think, yeah, she turns around and keeps walking away from you, because she's going to try and make it to Blackport.
Damn. Because do you think she'll survive on her own?
Alright, we don't got much time to spare. Although I do like more than a lost comrade. Let's make sure he's not lost for good. and I'll place my hand on the curvaceous tree and sort of open this wide doorway within and just walk inside.
And as all of you follow Barbado through this doorway, it feels like you're walking in a tunnel for a second. And you can't help but feel like almost... Sorry, yes, that's your question. And you feel like almost this G-force of acceleration. Like, as you're walking at a normal pace, it's like you've suddenly just... like you're launched back. And you take maybe 10 steps in this lightless tunnel. And around the edges of it, it's taller than you, any of you. And you see just these streaks of light going past. And the rest is just a void. You look as though you're walking on nothing. And then another section opens, and you see the streets of Exodus. And as you walk out, it's like you've took 10 steps to Exodus. And you step out of a very noticeable tree on the banks of the river there. A big, thick palm tree. Do you want to drag your token in, Barbado, somewhere around here?
Hold on, do it. Okay, yeah. Token. Boop.
Thick palm tree. The rocks for you, Yorda.
This ain't exactly how I remember it, but I think I've seen this tree before.
Interesting.
Every time I see a tree that looks like a woman, sticks in here, ready to cast that spell again.
Where is this tree on the map? I'm sorry.
Photographic memory.
Just around here near the...
Ah, there we go.
Exactly.
The soft winds of Exodus hit you first, and it's dry. But it's... Whereas it was early morning where you were, it's now just hitting evening here. The sun has recently setted, and across the desert walls you see a big storm bank rolling in. It's quiet here. You look down, Francis, and you see the desert winds carrying grains of sand, and your mind just flashes to the ashes of Gabriel slipping from your fingers on the wind. There's a gentle roll of thunder in the distance. And it's a full moon. As the moon looks as though it's about to be obscured by the rolling clouds on the horizon. There's the occasional night watchman walking past. But really nothing else. People seem to have gained wind of the storm and are staying indoors. In fact, now that you're looking at it, the storm looks as though beyond the desert, it's coming from the ocean that you guys traveled. Like it was it's placed between the two continents. Because remember, Exodus is on the other side of the peninsula. This is actually ocean beyond the first stretch of desert.
Not a good sign.
Roll me a perception check, Matt.
Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I clicked it. Damn.
12.
Okay, there it goes. There it goes. 12. Not the greatest.
Don't worry about it. That's exactly what you want to hear, right? And I think at this point, the giant monolith, the ruby monolith that hums gently in this city, has a very different meaning to you guys. Because you know who caused it.
Hmm.
Alright. What we looking for again? We better get moving.
Are we going straight to the church, or is there anyone we want to speak with beforehand?
This is our best shot.
I think this is, quite frankly, it is our best shot.
We don't got much time, Shia. We got Sylvanus on the other side, and he's still getting prepared to do this to us again. We can't let that happen again.
It's
We gotta come to him next time. We gotta
We're gonna
be
be a
ready.
hell of a lot stronger.
well, let's just focus on trying to see the cardinal and Gabriel up. Back to us.
Until we fight Sylvanus. Don't take fights that you don't gotta. We need to conserve every bit of strength we have left.
It's true.
Let's go find this person.
Yeah.
Is quick thing if I can see it. Can I see Karadicky's ship here?
Make me a perception check.
Okay. Should be fine.
It's at least not in the skies.
Okay, not to worry.
Great. It's not in the sky, so we know that much.
Dunno.
You make
All right.
the brief, quieted walk to the church. Though at this point, it's more of a ziggurat. It's a cathedral. Open doors, still at night, and the first thing you find is a few people in silent worship under the moonlight. And the roll of thunder is slowly getting louder on the horizon. He doesn't seem to be there. You see a man in plain monk robes, sort of human, maybe in his mid-60s, in the sort of plain brown robes tied together by a string at the waist, sweeping around the primary altar next to the stained glass window.
Well, let's go. Well, let's just ask. I think Madeline would approach and just. I'm sorry to bother, but we're hoping to see Cardinal Buonatello. See.
He reaches up and takes his AirPods out.
Shut your bitch ass.
Freaking slap that shit. Say that again. Cardinal who?
I think he turns to you and goes, "Oh, Colonel Buonatello's not here tonight. His son was last night. Are you looking on urgent business?
Very.
I believe his residence is in the Sunguard barracks.
It's urgent. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Sorry, what did you say?
It's urgent.
Well, that'd be your best bet.
So,
He's sort of
the
leaning
Sun
on the
Guard.
door.
I'd like to roll insight check.
Sure.
Just in case. Insight. There you go. 19.
19.
Okay, finally. Well.
Let me roll. No. On that one, he seems to just be the night janitor doing his job at the temple.
Okay.
He's telling you what he's aware of.
Well,
Well,
we could go bother the man at his home and see how that goes.
I like that plan.
Yeah, we can check out the Sun Guard barracks. I don't see that being too rude, so let's just
we should try to be polite when we enter.
yes. We are asking him for the favor.
I don't like the idea of being ambushed in a holy place. I don't like the thought of being in a holy place at all. But I guess it's the barracks.
I don't think we have to worry too much right now about getting ambushed. Maybe I'm just being optimistic, but
You never know with these types of people. May not have all my mind together, but I know not to trust them religious types. Even Gabriel.
well,
Not to
So-
trust. Yeah.
Don't trust me, it's true. It's true.
Guilty!
yeah. Listen,
And Francis, as you're looking through the pews, you can't help but see in the corners of your eyes, like a man with long hair and platinum robes knelt in prayer, and then you kind of look, just he's not there.
oh jeez, that's some PTSD going on.
And just takes a deep breath in and kind of sniffles and wipes his nose. Let's get a move on, please.
Absolutely. Do that.
As you walk towards the barracks, and the thunders nearly overhead now, and the occasional just low rumbling. Madeline, make me another perception check.
Ah, Jesus. Jeez, I am not rolling perception as well tonight.
I think 13 is enough now.
Oh, jeez.
In the rolling clouds, and you see lightning dash across the sky nearly over your head. You expect to see the bright flash of white or blue. But in this storm, the lightning is red.
Oof. Not good, not good. Okay, so that's definitely him acting out. I just don't know what we can do, really. So
You make your way into the barracks, and no one stops you from walking into this training area. The barracks lie quiet beneath the quickly disappearing moon. It seems as though they're almost subdued. Lanterns burn low along the outside walls. Their light is hooded. Somewhere distant, metal creaks as a lone sentry shifts their weight. The main sound you hear here is the rolling thunder and then the wind that's now brewing up, flicking through canvas laid along the walls and prayer flags. And at the far edge of the compound stands a small stone house, set far apart from the others. Very humble. It's a single-storied, plain masonry. There doesn't seem to be any banners outside, nor sigils of rank. The only ornament is a simple iron sun nailed beside the door. Every window in the house seems to be covered by thick, heavy curtains, drawn tight despite the full moon overhead. And you see waiting in the open courtyard before the house is standing Cardinal Emilio Buentello. He's unmistakably an orc, tall, broad-shouldered. His frame is that of a warrior born, not necessarily trained. Dense muscle beneath a robe meant to conceal it. His skin is a muted greyish blue, weathered and scarred, the colours almost of the stone beneath the stormlight. His tusks are short but sharp, his hands enormous, thick-fingered, and yet they hang open at his side. Empty, unthreatening. He wears no armour, only a long robe of dark, undyed wool, cinched with a single cord. This is not a ceremonial garb. The sleeves are rolled back, exposing forearms mapped with old wounds. In the moonlight, you all can sense something about him. He's not the same man you've seen giving the sermons. Something about him is wrong. The light doesn't warm on his skin. It slides across him almost as though uncertain how to settle. His eyes seem dark, reflective, and still, and when they meet yours, there's no menace in them. There's like a patience. And I think you notice for the first time just how pale this man is.
We're out in the sun, right? We're out in front of his place.
You're in the moonlight. It's dark.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Oh, nighttime. Oof. Definitely not.
Fucking vampire.
Okay.
Stake him through that. You gotta check.
Yeah. Madeline will just Cardinal. I hope we're not disturbing you too much, but need to have a word with you if you don't mind.
Changing.
It's not necessary. Not necessary. Okay, peaceful music. Okay, that's okay.
I think
We're good.
he says, "Thank you." His voice is this deep, resonant, He seems to be carefully restrained. There's no guards or acolytes surrounding him. And as you approach, a man of his size, and he's definitely close in height to Francis and Babadoe, right around that 7', 7.5 foot mark as an orc. And a man of his size should dominate the space, but he almost yields to it in this moment. And he gestures towards the door of the house. Before we speak, there's a custom I keep. And he opens the door himself. Inside, the house is warm. Candles line the walls in deliberate symmetry, their flames steady and clean. There's no hearth or brazier. The air smells faintly of wax, clean water, and old paper. Just inside the threshold rests a low wooden bench, and besides it a shallow ceramic basin filled with clear water. A folded cloth lies neatly at its edge. Emilio removes his sandals and places them carefully aside. And he looks towards you all and goes, your shoes.
Does Francis wear shoes?
I'm gonna stomp my hooves on the ground.
Yeah, same here.
Madeline, we'll take her shoes off.
Wow, okay, I guess I'll take my shoes off. Fucking creep.
Getting the women to show their feet.
No one else has shoes on, Marcus!
Marcus is
That
really
was
revealing
a
his.
freak, man. What? Is this Epstein Island? What did we get into?
One telltale.
Drops
we
fall,
got a
you
date
all
party?
die.
I'm sorry, I gotta stop.
You're all dead. They've killed you. You're all dead. Sylvanas comes and meteor swarms you. I can't have I can't have shit in it.
You cannot have shit. I take my shoes off and I don't say any of that in character and I walk inside.
Emilio kneels, and I think he starts with you, Francis, and he pours water slowly over your foot, washing away road dust and swamp mud. And yeah, he kneels before you and washes each of your feet. You've walked far, and have carried grief with you. Allow me this kindness.
Jeez. Is it rude for me to ask now for an insight check with
Chicken.
like does this seem natural for him? Like is he doing this without any
It
like
seems like a almost a ritual of his.
Okay.
And he stands up once he's done, and you can see that his chest barely rises when he breathes. That his breath comes shallow and infrequent. When he finishes, he washes his own hands and gestures for you to follow him deeper into the house. The sitting room inside is sparse. A heavy wooden table sized for his frame. Several chairs, shelves of books worn thin by use, not age. No bed is visible inside of this room. A single wooden rosary rests beside a closed journal, its beads polished smooth. He closes the door behind you and draws the bolt shut. The candlelight dims and his face turns to you fully. And he exhales, which seems like a habit, not a necessity.
Huh?
What do you say? Who speaks first, Francis?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll go first, I guess. Cardinal. We lost Gabriel. An evil mage killed him with a... We can't revive him by normal means, and we came here desperate for your help. Gabriel was a good man, dedicated his life to this church. And I know that you had a strong, if rocky, relationship with him. We cannot bring this monster to justice without Gabriel. He reaches around his neck and pulls the robe from it, and he kind of shivers. This is the first time it's not been on him kind of since. And shaking hands presents the robe to the cardinal as he kind of drops to his knees. Please. Please. Just... I need him back.
Roll me a persuasion check. You can have inspiration for that, whether you choose it to use on this persuasion. You may or may not.
I think I'm going to use the persuasion. Yeah, I'm going to use that.
The inspiration. Okay.
All right. Persuasion. Fuck.
The fact you're carrying his robe signals to me that you do not, in fact, have a body.
There was no body to bring.
I see.
The fact that there was nobody to bring should speak to the ruthlessness of the creature we fight. This man needs, if he is a man anymore, he needs to die for the greater good of this world. Whether you want to be on the good side of history or not is your choice. I hope you can see that bringing our friend back is not just an assistance to us, but to the world as well.
In this moment, he looks almost like a statue. An orc should radiate heat, life, motion. Emilio does not. His eyes hold the candlelight too long. Francis, can you roll me a charisma check?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Just a check using your charisma skill.
Alright. Fuck, hold on.
Damn it!
Shit.
All you get is there's definitely something up with this guy. And I think he notices that. And he looks at you and says, I wasn't always like this. was born in a small village in the north. Mud walls, reed roofs. A place so small it barely deserved a name. And yet pilgrims came. He folds his hands together, massive fingers interlacing with surprising delicacy. They came because I spoke before I could understand language. Because I answered questions I should not have been able to comprehend. Because by the time I was 5 years old, grown men knelt before me and asked how to live. With your titans, they called me a prophet, an oracle, a sign. And a bitter breath leaves him. I was just a child. I didn't know why people spoke, when people cried when I spoke. I didn't know why my mother shook when strangers kissed my hands. I thought this was what all children were. Then he lets a silence settle for a moment. It was the vampires who came for me. Not to feed, not at first. They came to desecrate a symbol. And he turns slightly. And you see the candlelight just catch the old burn scars along his neck. They burned my village, enthralled my family to prove a point. That no god could protect his prophet. That faith could be humiliated. And his tusks grind together softly. I was 10 years old. I did not understand what they were doing to me. Only that it hurt. Everyone I loved was also hurt. And they left me alive, changed, defiled, mockery. His eyes hardened with memory. The pilgrims arrived again soon after. They pulled me from the wreckage, from a nailed shut box, dragged out of my burned home. And in the morning, they opened it, and he swallows the light of my God. For the first time, it burned me. I thought it was some kind of punishment. That I'd failed Drakesh or offended him. But he never left me. He stayed. Silent, steady, and unyielding. His gaze sharpens, as if his story's not quite yet done. The church did not know what to do with me. Ironically, they wanted a martyr. A clean death. A story. They didn't want an undead prophet standing in their halls. They hated that I lived. And he straightens up. Invited me in because they knew Drakesh did not abandon me. But they never forgave me for surviving. For forcing them to reconcile the holiness with corruption. That's why I left the North. Not because I lost faith, but because I learned what faith becomes when it's weaponized. You have come to ask something of me that I should not give. And I will give it. There's no triumph or pride he holds over you. Because you're all trying to make the world a better place, and we can't afford to lose more people like you. I will ask nothing in return. But I want you to know. When one day you look upon something that I'm building, and you think nothing apart from that it should be burned to the ground, I want you to remember that I gave you one of your loved ones back. That is all. Come. We will not do this where the sun might one day see it. And he stands up and you see his shadow lag behind his movements.
God. Tough that.
Do you follow?
Yes.
Feels like he's just gonna like that. Like it's that easy for him.
Yeah.
Did he take the robe that I kind of put out?
He left it for you.
Alright.
Madeline, I kind of so I know I'm asking a lot of times like inside all this stuff, but I very much want to. This just feels very like
Just had a change of heart. He's like I mean he's a beautiful man. He has been.
yeah, he is a beautiful man. He is
A beautiful
man.
hand.
Vampire man.
Yeah.
It's just that's fucking awesome, by the way. like church god in the sun, you cannot go in the sun. That is fucking sick.
I think as they're walking though, Balado will sort of raise his hand up and just be like to the others. I think this man has done us a great kindness. If we're ever in a position where we could do something for someone else in a similar way, we should.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
that'd be just.
Emilio, he doesn't lead you into a sanctum. He doesn't descend the stairs or open a hidden door. He turns down a short corridor and opens a plain wooden door at the back of his house, and it's his kitchen. The room is narrow, stone-walled and low-ceilinged. A single table sits at its center, worn smooth. Shelves line one wall, and a window faces into the open sky, now covered with thick storm clouds. Its curtains draw thick and heavy, as they are everywhere else in the house, and you now know the reason for that. Emilio enters first and sets the door ajar behind you. He doesn't remark on the space and why the kitchen is so empty of food. You know why. He simply gestures for you to gather around the table. This will be enough. And he looks at each of you, really looks at each of you for the first time since you've arrived. There's something careful in his expression now, something preparatory. Is the best way to put it? Before he moves further, he asks a question. Do any of you know Gabriel's last name?
I feel like a dick. Should I?
Did he have a last name?
If none of you answer quickly, I think he just says, no matter. I learned of it a while ago, myself.
Goldstein.
What the fuck?
What?
Emilio steps to the window, and for a long moment his hands rest on the curtain cord. The moonlight can barely be seen through the clouds, hanging low over Exodus like a patient eye. I think he just looks up to it for a moment and remarks, the sun is a judge, the moon is a witness. He reaches beneath the table and draws out a small wooden box, its surface worn smooth by decades of handling. There's no lock or ward. He opens it carefully. Inside rests a pendant, and he takes it out, and he takes it out with both hands, and you see it's a thin cord of braided fiber, old but lovingly maintained. At its center hangs a tiny diamond, no larger than a grain of sand. It's imperfect, clouded at the edges, cut without symmetry, and even the brief moonlight that does enter the room, it catches in uneven flashes. By any market measure, it is worthless. But he lifts it with both hands. I don't have many possessions. This is one of the few I've never given away. He doesn't look at you as he speaks, only down at the necklace. My mother wore this. She was not wealthy. She was not important. But she believed in small things, in keeping something beautiful close, even when the world demanded everything of her. And he closes the fingers around the pendant just briefly. This is the last piece of that I have. He sets it on the table. You know the requirements of the spell, I assume. A diamond of great value. A vessel worthy of calling a soul back to where it is taken. This is not worth much. But its value to me is immeasurable. So if the gods are just, they will understand the difference. He straightens and rolls his shoulders back and raises one hand and holds it between the moon and the diamond. Up like this. And when he closes his fist, you see outside of the window, the storm begins to ripple, and then it dispels. Behind you, a storm covering the entire sky of Exodus, winked out with the closure of a hand.
Jesus.
As if it was listening to his command. And he holds the pendant up towards the moonlight. And it seems to flicker very gently. You see he's trying to hold it. And it projects down onto the table when he gets it at the right angle. This should do. And the diamond begins to brighten, and his voice speaks a low prayer in an old language. But the words are pronounced. It's an entertaining language to listen to. It's like listening to someone speaking perfect Latin. And he says, "Come back to us, Gabriel Dracanis." And that's where we're going to pause for 10 minutes before we cut back to River.
Yes.
is wrong in a way that is difficult to explain. The fog hangs at the same height. The water laps at the same roots. Somewhere nearby, insects hum in a pattern that never quite finishes. The ruined church looms in the distance. Exactly as it did yesterday. You call out to your friends and no one answers back. And then you hear it. Gabriel Dracanis just echoes around. Don't call them. You hear in a voice you recognize. It's the Cardinals. They won't respond. He stands a few paces away from you, his feet resting on the surface of the marsh as though it were solid ground. Moonlight that does not belong to any real sky outlines his large greyish-blue frame. His robes hang still, untouched by wind or damp.
Do I know that I'm dead?
You have that idea.
Okay.
But you're not sure. Not here. You instead have this sinking dread that something bad has happened.
Cardinal Buentello, you are not a sight that I expected to see right now. If you could kindly let me know what in the world is going on.
This place will not let them hear you. It only lets you repeat what you were doing when you died.
I see.
You are in a purgatory of habit. You were killed. He says plainly, completely, and deliberately.
And my friends?
There's no cruelty in this statement, nor like an attempt to soften it.
Are they all right? Did they make it out alive?
Your friends are refusing to accept your death. I am here because they came to me, and because I chose to answer.
Of all the people that I would think the Unveiled would turn to in the event of my death, I was really hoping it wouldn't be you.
Given your situation, unfortunately for you, I was the only one that could.
Cardinal Buentello, we fight for the same thing, don't we? For a better world for everyone to live in. And yet, the path we both walk on diverges. Is there no way that we could possibly convince you that there is beauty in letting the other gods thrive? There is beauty in other beliefs.
I think he shares the story with you that he shared with the rest of them. But he ends it differently. You see these holy wars, that I have been victim to their cruelty. For our entire history, they have been a constant to the mortal condition. You do not live without war and pain. They are not necessary. They are not any of those things. And he steps closer, but not in a threatening way, but impossible to ignore. And even after all that, I will fight a war. But it will be the last one. I will not burn villages to prove my god exists. I will not enthrall children to make a point. I will not ask a 10-year-old boy to die cleanly so that the church may feel righteous.
I apologize for what you have been through. It is unjust and unfair. However, these holy wars come at the behest of the actions of individuals. The conflict itself between beliefs is not a bad thing. I would not be here today without the conflicting ideologies presented to me by Babado, Andreas, and all others who have opposed my normal beliefs. And yet, out of that, I have found a new perspective of trust and friendship. That cannot be discounted either.
He rests a hand on your shoulder and said, "And if it was not for those convicting beliefs, I would be farming in a village with my mother and father and friends and family, and I might have had a partner and children, and the world would be peaceful. Because war in those situations on a scale large enough is inevitable. And I will end it. Go back to your friends. Gabriel Dracanis. You will learn of this last name. You will learn of what it means. But that is not my story to tell."
I know you know this, but Cardinal, I thank you for the service that you have done us. It comes at great cost. However, we both know I must stay true to myself too. And I cannot subscribe to your idea of what the future looks like. I regret to say, I must continue opposing you, despite the grace that you have shown me. And I apologize. It brings me great sorrow.
I hope that one day you will not be a bystander, as you are now. And I think your eyes open, Gabriel. But they don't open yet
Oh.
into the living world.
Yeah, Gabriel doesn't want to be revived, guys. Sorry.
They open for a second and you feel a great pain. You will not remember this place clearly if you return. And you feel like your eyes are opening over and over again with like this flash of the marsh. What I'm about to do will hurt. You are being pulled. And when you wake, you will feel as though something followed you back from here. Know that it did not. The feeling will remain. You are not finished, but neither are they. Soon the world here will begin to come apart. It is letting go. Stay with my voice. And then you open your eyes again, and this feeling of dread hits you. And for everyone else, what you saw was the Cardinal shut his eyes for a second. And the moonlight hits to a crescendo on the diamond, and the necklace explodes. And you see the dust that rains down onto the kitchen table, over the robes before Gabriel's body appears inside of them.
Thank
Hair
God
no
I'm not
longer
naked.
straight, long and straight, hanging down the edge of the table, brushed against the floor, and you open your eyes. And I think Buentello is just standing where, with his hand outstretched as if still trying to hold the amulet. And you get this great feeling, Gabriel, that he sacrificed a lot for you to return before he puts it by his side and simply says, the job is done.
I think, though Gabriel is aware that the party is all around and he wants to go to them, I think everyone would see Gabriel's eyes transfixed on Cardinal Buentello. His expression is pained. It's very pained. And before he goes to the party, I think Gabriel will groggingly stand up and say to Cardinal Buentello, "May I have one embrace before we part?"
No. He says plainly without emotion. You don't get the sense that it's like a malice.
No, I don't think so.
It's very calm.
Then very well. Till we meet again, Cardinal Buentello. And Gabriel returned to the party and smile, I think. And here Gabriel will say to the Unveiled, "I'll admit it might be a little bit embarrassing considering you've read my letters in the event of my death. However, there is much to celebrate, for death has touched the Unveiled, and we still come through, standing tall." And with that, may everyone add 16 temp HP.
Finally.
This guy's golden.
Oh, sorry, are we level 12? We're level 12, right? 17 temp HP. As
Lovely.
Gabriel does his inspiring leader.
And as you walk out of the house as a group, I think you just see Buentello standing in the doorway, looking towards you all, before he slowly closes it behind him.
Baudo will slap Gabriel's back really hard. It's good to have you back, boy.
Gabriel,
Looks like
I think,
three of us came back from the dead. That's
you
a
see-
good score.
You see Gabriel completely stumble, and he almost falls to the ground, just like, okay, well, I didn't miss that. However, let us make sure that there are no more deaths from here on out.
Ooh.
As much as I would love to celebrate with you all, I think we have a mission to continue. There is no point for tears and wine. Sylvanas is preparing, and I think we should do the same.
Francis has not said a word so far. He's just been kind of standing there awestruck as they're ushered out of Buentello's house. You give your little speech about fucking who's got to get ready to fight.
I think Gabriel will notice Francis standing there, but noting that Gabriel doesn't think anyone else knows about their relationship, Gabriel will say, "Well, first things in order would be to try and get more Death Ward gems, Scrolls of Death Ward, and if it is a great Archmage that we are facing, then it would be best if we consult an Archmage of our own, Cultus, on how it would be best to defeat him. May I ask the three of you to walk forward? I will follow behind. I would like to have a word." with
You stupid, preening peacock. You overdramatic, overcompensating, overgrown choir boy. You beautiful mistake of nature. Don't you ever, and he's like running over you, fucking picking up his massive fucking muscle and hair and teeth. Don't you ever leave us again, or I swear to God, I'll kill you myself.
Gabriel's stunned for a second. Are other party members still here? Did they end up walking away, or are they just still here?
I'm not waiting for anyone to walk away. You kidding me?
Okay. Gabriel looks between you, Francis, and the rest of the party, and he gives like a what the hell kind of expression. And he'll lean in and caress your cheek and make it official. I'll give you a kiss. I'll give you a long, deep kiss.
Francis is ugly crying. I'm not gonna do ugly crying sounds, but he's ugly crying.
I was not expecting that one. I'll be honest.
Churches are really homoerotic, let me tell you.
I prefer not to dwell on it too much. Gabriel kind of stands there sheepishly, like, yeah, so Francis and I have begun walking alongside one another in the path of life. I would ask that this not change anything on how we interact with one another, for our first priority is always the objective at hand.
Francis still hasn't let go, and he's just fucking, God, you even make being gay sound gay. God, I missed you.
I missed you too,
This is
Francis Diamondback.
the gay agenda, folks.
I didn't know about. Did you guys know about this?
He looks at Madeline and Velky. Y'all together too? What am I not seeing? I got something going on.
Madeline's just going to blush. Just like, I don't think that's the right time. Anyways,
Wait, hang on, Madeline. You didn't say no. I didn't know about this.
Madeline's going to start grabbing the. No, I shouldn't grab the knife. We're too close. To anyone.
Session number whatever, Pride Month.
Yeah. I need to change name for the session. It's Pride Month.
Hey, I'm sorry. I know we just got back from the break. Can I have 1 second? I'm sorry. I gotta take a phone call real quick.
No worries.
Do your thing.
Also, based on so can people please appreciate the session name?
Wait,
I
what's the
took
session name?
time
I haven't
It's
heard it
to-
yet.
clever. It's clever.
The
I like
morning
it.
light shines.
That's nice. Good shit.
Absolutely.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bro, Buentello makes my heart feel so heavy.
Yeah, man, you're just a dick. You know, he just wants
You are
people.
just. He's just an asshole.
You tell Riona that she needs to die.
It's not fair, guys. I want to be gay too.
Oh my god.
There's always the purple cloaked thing. If
Huh?
you can count that.
No
The
one
vessel.
understands me. No one feels the
and I
pain
think
that
in
I
this
have.
moment, Gabriel, you look up and see that there was once a great storm in the sky. But for miles, it has just been separated and parted completely unnaturally. In like a great force of near incomprehensible power split the sky in order to gain access to the moonlight.
I thought myself well versed in magic, but I think I have a lot more to go before I can even stand equal to the likes of Cardinal Buentello and Sylvanus.
Madeline's just gonna stare. Is there no other mages or people you can think of?
Not you.
Not me, of course not me.
Oh, sorry, Madeline. I
Have
really
you ever
thought you
seen
were.
anyone else cast that spell before? I think he
No.
is one of the strongest mages. if I don't mind seeing.
I think so too. wait, we're talking about Buentello, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just double checking.
Wow.
What, you thought I was
Had
talking
my
about
mate
you,
casting
bro?
those spells.
No, I thought you
Oh.
were talking about like yourself or something, and I was like, I
Yeah,
like
he's
context
giving
of
No, I'm
thunder.
talking about the guy who just cast
Yeah.
the strongest spell ever. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
I said Cardinal Buentello. I hope to one day.
Well,
Suspicious.
good at your back, boy. I gotta be honest. I was expecting much less from this Buentello man, but this whole situation is only making me question my philosophy more and more.
Gabriel will smile at you, Babado, and say, I meant it when I said, once you choose you want to be free, each of us is going to help you, myself included, even from beyond the grave.
Okay, Gabriel, we just brought you back. Let's not have any talk of people potentially dying.
Well, come to think of it, if I died already, in my eyes, what I'm living now is borrowed time. Should a sacrifice be required in order to further each of your goals, then let it be mine, for I am already living on borrowed time.
Okay.
I appreciate that, Gabriel. To offer your life as a sacrifice is one of the greatest things a man could do where I come from.
I want you to be free one day, whatever that may look like for you.
I think so too. I see the value in mercy now. I think the violence is... I'm not sure. But I think you're right.
It's difficult, I think. I think Cardinal Buentello, I can really understand his position. He wants finality. He wants there to be no more war. However, the erasure of all other beliefs is criminal to me. However, the alternative is these war and conflicts will continue. It is a dilemma.
There was a time when I fought the same once. That
Give
unity
me 2
through
minutes,
domination
please. Keep RP.
would save us. And the truth is, I still don't know the answer to that. Never really got to see the end of it. But what I remember doesn't end well.
There has to be another option. I don't know what it looks like, but I think with all of you, we'll find it.
Aye, sure. We'll find that option together.
Guys, I love our group. I love the update. Well, finally, on the agenda of things to address, I guess I am related to Veldraconis. Perhaps she is my mother directly, or she is my grandmother or something, but...
Veldraconis.
Have you heard
I
of
have to
her?
wait till Marcus comes back, because I'm very old. So I
Okay,
might
yeah,
know.
you might know something. Yeah. She only disappeared 40 years ago, so, like, you might have been around.
Yeah, let's wait till
How
Marcus
does
comes
that
back, because I
man
might have
is
something
not
to...
40. Gabriel, not 40.
No, not me. Oh, that's true. I am not 40.
I'm like, how?
Well, that means, well, she could have given birth to me. Like, wait! She disappeared, but that's from the north. She went to the south
Oh,
because
shit.
Gabriel's clock tower
Oh!
village
Is that
from
where-
the south.
And that's where Buentello was.
Yeah.
It was in the south.
Is Buentello
Dude,
my
you're-
dad?
Yo, what
Dude.
the fuck?
So, no,
Also, your
no,
mom
no.
might not be dead then.
Fuck, dude.
She just disappeared. I think she's in the south somewhere. That's why she disappeared. She disappeared, had a life in the south, had Gabriel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hear your theories.
Yeah.
Hey, back. Sorry.
Marcus,
Welcome back.
I can neither confirm nor deny anything being said.
Marcus, I got a question for you, man.
Yeah, what's your question, King?
Do I recognize the name Veldraconis at all? I am 500
Yes.
years old.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking grunk status over here.
Ooh,
Yeah,
can I bestow some
all of
lore
you
on my
individually, roll a history check. All of you individually would have heard of the name before, even before you did the research on it. It was
We
just
all
like
roll
a
history checks?
massive. No. You don't all have to
Okay.
roll it. But I'm
Oh,
just saying,
We
at
all
base,
rolled.
Babado can roll. At base, like that, there was an event 40 years ago that threw the fucking church into turmoil because she was like one of the. Because in the grand scheme of things, think about this: Shrike is nearly 10,000 years old. He was only made a saint in the last few hundred years. He's very recent in the grand scheme of things. She was one of the first. And the title of saint is it's someone who's been recognized by God themselves. It's a title that God has to bestow. It's not like a church given title or anything. So that's one thing.
I got a 19.
She was one of the first. 19. Let's think. I can just quick fire some details. Her exact age unknown. She was made a saint somewhere between 7,000 and 5,000 years ago. The reason of which is largely unknown. Upon her disappearance, there was a big, all of the cardinals in the church, every major Drakeshi figure was called back to the spiritual capital in the far east, which is acknowledged as the first city. I don't have a name for it, but it's the largest just city in the world. And it's where the churches, the major religious centers, if there is unified churches. Drakesh is the most unified of the religions. So that's the one thing. So their major center is there. And they're all called back, and they were there for multiple months. And it's not known what they discussed. But it threw it all into a ruckus, and the church began fracturing, and it threw the world into a bit of mayhem for a while. Because it's a big event. These sorts of, really the peak of mortals don't just go disappearing. Like that. I suppose the other thing is that generally, it's widely known that she was a gold dragon. But there's no accounts of people actually seeing her in that draconic form. She didn't fly anywhere. She appeared as a human woman. In all known and recorded public appearances.
Also,
Given that metallic dragons, all dragons of a certain age, can shapeshift, chromatic dragons most of the time are just too proud to do it. They won't do it. They're like, why would I, to chromatic dragons, they see it as a desecration of their form, because they're like, I'm a fucking dragon. I'm huge. Why would I become a puny mortal and live amongst you? Fuck that. Look at me. I'm huge. I'm proud. I'm a dragon. Yeah, how dare I become a human? Metallics are usually, gold dragons are known for being amongst the lawful good alignment, and being the peak of the metallic dragons, much like red dragons are the peak of chromatic dragons, allegedly. But yeah, chromatic dragons generally are more are less opposed to being in their draconic form constantly. They can happily live lives amongst mortals shapeshifted, and no one would ever know they're a dragon. Unless someone, for some reason, is walking around with true sight. Then they'd be like, holy shit, that's a dragon.
just
But
don't
yes.
react.
Do we know that Dracon's half dragon? Does Madeline even know that?
pretty sure Madeline does.
Madeline believes she is of draconic ancestry.
Oh, right.
I don't think Dracon's explicitly ever gone, I'm a dragon.
Oh, okay. I think on that, Gabriel will say, "Oh, I guess we really are siblings now. You're a half dragon. I'm a half dragon."
I'm not a half dragon. I just somewhere down the line there's some dragon there. Okay, but that doesn't half dragon.
Well, there you
But-
go. You're 16th dragon, and I'm half dragon.
Good afternoon, my octoroon.
I don't know how I feel about it. But I'm glad at least you know who your mother is, though she's apparently very famous and now disappeared.
Famous and elusive. Not much is known about her history. Even me
And
don't know
I'm
how long ago she was born or
Well,
more details. Never seen her fly around. I know if anyone were to know about dragons in history, it would be me.
I'm assuming, Gabriel, you have no idea where your mother is or any way to even
No.
figure it out. Okay.
no. But we do know one thing, however. When she disappeared 40 years ago from the north, at some point she did travel to the south. And I forgot how I learned this, but to the west of Exodus, somewhere in the south, lies a clockwork tower where I was born. If there's a place to start looking for her, it would be there.
I'm not sure if it's implied you were born there. It's where you were sent to the north by your father because you had that vision, right?
It's still a lead. It's a link to my dad,
still-
so you know.
Yeah, it is. I just wanted to,
Yeah.
confirm.
However, that's not the priority right now. That's something we can look to in the future after we have defeated Sylvanas.
I will say dragons are quite valuable in combat.
Well, I hope I have been doing my job then.
I'm sure you will, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Barbado pulls out an orb of dragon kind of is like, let's confirm this. You will do as I say.
That doesn't explain my magic, however. It explains the more divine parts of it, I guess, but clockwork has not been known to be Veldraconis' domain. Perhaps there's more to it still.
I mean, you're
What-
not just
what do
one
you-
person's kid. You do have
It's
a
me.
dad.
There always is. There always is more to it.
Sorry, what was that, Babado? You said something.
Yeah, what about the father?
I'm quite excited to learn about my parents and my heritage. It's not one I've ever thought about because we've had so much more problems in front of us, but now that I'm back, I feel like the future is bright.
That's good,
There's much
innit?
to learn.
When we
Indeed.
took your death to realize all that.
Well, sometimes you have to be a follower of Thon before you can appreciate Drakesh. Much in the same way, to appreciate life, perhaps death is a rite of passage.
I certainly hope I don't end up worshipping Jakesh anytime soon.
Or
I
dying.
can agree with part of that sentiment.
Well, so long as we stop the Zenith Empire, you won't have to.
That'd be true, yeah. That'd be true.
Well, we're wasting time.
We
There's
got
much to
someone
do.
else to stop, don't we? Almost
Yep.
forgot.
Yeah. Sorry, this is super emotional. So I think, Gabriel, you ready?
No time like the present. I've been ready since the moment I got up. And Gabriel will walk first towards Exodus, or towards like the main city complex. There's always
It
something to do.
is
Oh wait,
past midnight.
Sorry, before we do that, sorry, I'm so sorry. Before we do
You've
that,
also fucked up your
Gabriel-
sleep schedules.
Yes.
It's like morning for you guys. It's midnight. You're like, fuck.
I'm
Imagine
jet lagged
getting
as fuck.
true resurrected at midnight. You're just fucked for the rest of your life.
Bro,
Yeah,
just
there is
imagine.
nothing open.
Oh, is there nothing open? Okay, never mind. I
It's
guess we'll
midnight.
find a tavern to stay at. Okay, if
Yeah.
that is the
Go,
case,
go need to sleep
Yeah.
before I
Yeah,
do that again.
Yeah, none of you guys are tired. You just woke up.
Buzzed.
I do know a solution to not being tired at night. It involves lots and lots of alcohol.
you know what? It's not like we can buy anything right now anyway. Perhaps there is time to celebrate. I'll take a
commemoration of
swig
your
of
return.
alcohol.
Oh no!
I'm on that good
He's
kush.
banned.
I'm on
Ban this
that
guy.
alcohol.
You take a
Bro
swig
got
alcohol.
revived at
Okay.
the church and immediately started drinking.
It's a new liver life. Brand new liver.
No.
Okay, Francis, please use tavern sense. You can roll a charisma check with advantage.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
It's your bar finding skill. So can
Spell that shit
Bubba.
out.
Charisma check. Here
Which
we
one do
go.
I use?
You can use wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. There you go.
It's innate. It's whatever your innate ability
It's
is.
innate.
Oh, Bubba, no.
24.
Okay. Bubba, you find a low stone-built tavern wedged between two barracks blocks near Exodus. It's not. It's still in the north. Like the north of Exodus is a little bit militarized. It seems like an army bar, basically. But there's no soldiers in it at the moment. It's like a Tuesday. There's no signboard. Only a simple metal inlay above the door. A thin line bisecting a circle. You know this place is called the Meridian. The air inside is warm and still. It's all candlelit, and there's a long counter that runs along the right wall, whereas the left is lined with heavy tables. They look scarred to fuck. Like there's been slashes along the tops of the tables over the years.
I'd like to go in first and order drinks. However, I get the sense that this is not my domain. And he's going to try to do the slap that you did. That almost knocked him over. Babado, you go first.
Bubba, it's like
Smell
someone
the
just
beast
hit
from
you
the
with a feather.
outside.
Blink.
Did someone? What was that?
Ugh, mage hand.
Mage hand can lift 10 pounds. It's more pathetic
Yeah.
than the slap.
Oh my
It's like
god.
a
Yeah.
please.
Wow, absolutely. That
So,
makes so much sense.
Is someone trying to get my attention?
Gus!
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 Not
Yeah, okay, a light- a
Yeah,
light
I'll
breeze.
go inside.
He's just
Yeah,
cantripping you.
Gus!
I'll open the door and walk in.
Okay. You see a woman in her mid-40s that looks like an old quartermaster. She's got hair sort of neatly cropped, a big scar over her left eye. Looks like she's seen some shit. Her head's like sort of graying at the roots. Sturdy built woman. Like 5'10" human.
Excuse me. We're looking to drink ourselves to sleep. If you don't mind.
You're in the wrong place. Just kidding.
I knew I picked the right place. Thank you. How cheap
You
are
walk
your
in,
drinks?
they have 3 drinks they serve. The first one's called Meridian Red. It's like a dark southern wine, really bitter and really strong. So a black salt ale, which is like a stout. And then they have something called Moon Water, which smells like rosemary, and it is like a clear distilled spirit.
Moon water, absolutely.
Is it? I'm drinking that moon water. I'm drinking that moon water,
That moon
sir.
water.
I'll you know, I'm gonna change the status quo a little bit. I'm not gonna go for just the hardest alcohol. I'm gonna ask for a bottle of that wine.
Boom.
Moonshine so high proof.
We
Rattlesnake won't even bite me.
we don't do it in the bottle. We just serve straight from the barrel. She says, in a voice that looks like it sounds like she's smoked about 4 packs a day for 50
Dr.
years.
Girlfriend.
Could I just thought of something real quick.
Yeah.
Could I use my I know a guy?
Oh shit.
Your last I know a guy.
I'm gonna use my last I know a guy. It feels right.
This
to
is
do
sort of this. What is your last I know a guy? Go shoot.
My last I know.
What is their
guy,
name? Where do you know them from? What do they look like? What's their deal? What do you want to use them for?
His name is Coster. I'm really bad with names. Can you please give me a name?
What kind of name do you want it to
Coster
sound like?
He's a cleric
Bob Mungle.
of Drakesh.
Bob Mungle of Drakesh.
Okay. Bob Mungle of Drakesh is a cleric of Drakesh who Gabriel has met here in Exodus. He is well known for being one who spends a lot of his time drinking. There are many within the Church of Drakesh who thinks he's but a lazy drunkard, but Gabriel respects because he has genuine devotion to Drakesh. But he just loves to drink. It's just like his passion.
Yeah, you see a hooded man sat in the corner, just sipping religiously on some of that black
Mumbling
salt
about.
ale. Two hands. He's got a big
think-
beard, a little mustache. Just
Gabriel
drop to the corners.
will see the hooded figure in the corner, know instantly that's Bob Mungle. Like I've seen him in sermons, in the crowd before.
We know who Bob Mungle is.
Bob Mungle. And I think Gabriel will turn to Francis before he takes any alcohol. And he'll say, Francis Diamondback,
Yeah.
we've known each Oh gosh, I've never been this nervous. Not even fighting Sylvanas. We haven't known each other our whole lives. However, we've been through so much together. And everyone, including yourself, has gone to the grave to bring me back. And perhaps this is rushed. Perhaps this is naive of me to do. But Francis Diamondback, will you do me the honor of being my husband?
Francis is like completely fucking mouth agape. Huh?
Gabriel drops down on one knee, of course. And he'll pull out one of the because I remember he had a bag of cogwheels that he got from like the artificer city that he that he asked for as a gift because he was going to use it for animate objects, but he'll bring it up to you as like a ring and say, it's not a perfect wedding ring. It's not, I don't even know if it'll fit on your finger, but I think I've learned to compromise on what I think the party should be and what things should be like. And I am more than happy to compromise with you.
Francis is going to down that whole glass of wine he had at the fucking bar.
I was hoping you'd save me some, but that's all right. I suppose a second bottle is in order.
What a day! Yes! Oh my god, yes! Fucking. I'm gonna. Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna fucking pick you up and swing you around, you fucking dork.
Okay, swing me that way towards that hooded man in the corner.
Look at the nose on that.
What do you say?
guy.
What do you
the
say
fuck?
to the hooded man in the corner?
What's his like official like title? Is it pastor? Is it reverend? What is it?
Reverend.
Reverend. Reverend Mungle. I know you're off the clock at the moment. However, the responsibilities of tending to Drakesh and his people never sleeps. Could you do us the kind favor of marrying us tonight?
He looks at you, and Francis is correct. He's got a big fuck off nose. And he looks at you, and goes. he looks at you and goes, "I don't do gay weddings."
What the fuck?
I mean, look at me. I've got hair longer than any woman.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The stream got turned off. I don't know what happened. The stream just shut down.
Wow, we got demonetized.
He looks at you. I think he just looks at you, and you see like his eyes are fucking like he's gone. He's gone to the wind, and he just goes.
I'll buy you a drink if you do it.
Yeah. What the hell's? And I think this is. Yeah, he's just gonna walk over to both of you and just fucking cast the ceremony with a spell slot. Like literally just like that. There's no ceremony or nothing. It's just boom. So let's look at this. Let's look at what this is. He'd have some random rings in his pocket.
This is my last I know a guy, by the way.
For the next 7 days, you guys have a +2 bonus to AC while you're within 30 feet of each other. So note that down somewhere.
+2 AC for 7 days, we'll take it.
That's a-
So
He's
what
like-
if we just divorce and marry again?
A creature can benefit from this right again only if widowed. So actually, you can't
Damn.
divorce. One of you has
No,
to
we
die.
missed our opportunity. So like if we actually married before, and then I died, and then it got
So
cast
7
again.
days +2 bonus to AC.
Let me just die.
And I think he just goes to the bartender and then points at you and just starts drinking again. He's like, "You're married."
Aren't you supposed to say I'm meant to kiss the husband? I can kiss the husband now.
You can do whatever you want.
Gabriel.
Seems like you didn't need permission.
Yeah, still commemorative. And Gabriel's gonna hold Francis tight.
Aw. Oh, you.
I got like some party poppers. I'm like,
Madeleine's just looking like, what the fuck just happened?
This is what Bob Mungle looks like.
it's not so
Oh, absolutely.
What the fuck?
Oh, you have the picture with him and his wife in there too. Awesome.
Has he got his wife?
So bad.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you. Yeah. When I realized what you're doing it about, I did like the speed lock in because I realized I was like, oh yeah, let's make this guy homophobic.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, what else you're
That's
supposed to do,
lovely.
right?
That's beautiful.
Doesn't do gay
Well
marriages.
done.
Yeah. It's an army bar, not a navy bar, brother.
True. God damn. Look at the gays. They're just everywhere now.
Can't say Gabriel
I think
without
that's-
saying gay.
Look at the.
I think that's a fun spot to end the session, boys. Even if it's a little bit early, I think we
Oh, okay.
accomplished what
Lovely.
we want to do.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
If you want
So
to do
now,
an RP chat about drunk RP in the meantime,
Oh, we haven't done that in a while, eh?
you're welcome to do that.
I think the
between
drunk RP
sessions.
might get a little scandalous. I don't know.
Just
Honeymoon,
fade to
man.
black and that's it.
There is rules. Understand that
And
there
I
is rules
fuck.
at the top of it.
I will not. There is no ERP. That's not happening.
Yes,
Absolutely.
there is
not.
rules at the top. You get it? Yeah.
Ah,
Nothing
fuck
erotic
everyone-
about it. We gotta make a
Everyone's
baby.
acknowledged the rules.
it.
Read the rules, Baba Doe.
God.
Bubba Doe
At the top and
rules.
read the rules at the top.
I know that Nico's
Really,
read them,
really
but
did.
has Bubba Doe read them?
Rule number 1: no actual story or game progression is allowed inside this channel. Rule number 2: the casting of spells or using of abilities for anything except flavor is advised against by me. Rule number 3: I've had some issues with this in the past.
I have. Don't ask Richie about the issues. We actually have.
It's been a real problem in the past. Like,
Yeah.
these
It's been a
Yeah,
real
it's
problem
actually
in the
happened.
past.